Good morning, dear children of class 7, and welcome to another online class of general knowledge. Dear children, as you know, your unit test is approaching near. In view of that, I have decided to provide you a revisory video, okay, with which we will go through each and every lesson taught till now, and it will help you with preparing for the test. All right, so today what we are going to do is that we will discuss each and every chapter taught till now. Okay, each and every chapter taught till now, but remember that you will have to be very thorough and very precise with your preparation of general knowledge. So let's go through it. Till now, we have covered 10 lessons. 1. Fascinating places. 2. Unbelievable natural phenomena. 3. Basic yogasanas. 4. Earth Day. 5. National Parks of India. 6. Indian currency. 7. Important days. 8. Unusual animals. 9. Side effects of mobile phones. And 10. Famous painters, which was our last video. So what we are going to do is we'll move from 10 and back, all right, because that being the nearest, it will help you out. So let's start with chapter 10 itself. Famous painters. Number 1, he was a famous Indian painter and filmmaker. His best works include Sufi paintings, Sunehra Sansar, Gajagamini, and Sprinkling Horses. His films include Gajagamini and Meenakshi, The Tale of Three Cities. The painter is none other than M.F. Hussain. Number 2, he was an Italian Renaissance painter, sculptor and architect. He is famous for creating the fresco ceiling of the Sistine Chapel and sculptures that include Pieta and David. He is none other than Michelangelo. Third, he was an Italian Renaissance painter, architect, inventor, engineer and sculptor. He is world famous for his masterpiece paintings such as The Last Supper and Mona Lisa. The answer is Leonardo da Vinci. Number 4, he was a Spanish painter. One of his famous works is his depiction of the German bombing at Guernica, Spain. And your correct answer for this is Pablo Picasso. Now dear children, in many chapters, before we move on, I'd like to rephrase this for you, that many chapters, right, there is quiz time. Now quiz time is also very important, because I told you when it comes to GK, you'll have to be very precise with your preparations. Accordingly, you'll study and prepare. Let's continue. Side effects of mobile phones. What are the side effects of mobile phones? First of all, first side effect, number 1 side effect is that it does not let us spend quality time with our family, friends and relatives. Secondly, using mobile phones while driving can be very dangerous because it can cause accidents. Third, when we use mobile phones while reading books, cooking new dishes or enjoying our favorite activities, it distracts us. And 4, too much texting on mobile phone causes pain and inflammation in the thumb and wrist area. And most importantly, the radio frequency radiation, that is the RF radiation given by cell phones, can cause respiratory disease, cardiac diseases. It is very dangerous. Cardiac meaning heart related diseases. Now coming to chapter 8, unusual animals. Number 1, the strange animal expands the back part of its body to resemble a snake in order to protect itself. It is found in Costa Rica and Belize, Mexico. Your answer is snake caterpillar. Number 2, this lazy fish is found in Australia. It looks like a seaweed. Your answer is Leafy Sea Dragon. Number 3, it looks like a decaying leaf. It is found in Madagascar. Your answer is satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Number 4, it is completely blind. It has an extraordinary sense of using chemical and electrical signals in its brain, sent by the receptors of its body. Means whatever its sense organ, its skin, its body can receive, it is very quickly converted into chemical and electrical signals and sent to brain. This particular animal is Om. O-L-M. Om. L stays silent here, okay? Don't say Olm. It is Om. O-L-M. Number 5. This animal has transparent skin, so one can see its intestine, heart and liver clearly. It is found in USA. And for this, your answer is glass frog. Now, coming to important days, very important chapter. Coming to very important days. Now, number 1, World Environment Day. It is celebrated on June 5. Number 2, Mother's Day. It is celebrated on every second Sunday of May. Second Sunday of May. 3, International Women's Day. It is celebrated on March 8. Then we have Martyrs Day. It is celebrated on January 30. Now children, many people are confused in regard to Martyrs Day. Martyrs Day was the day when our father of the nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi ji, or Mahatma Gandhi ji as we lovingly call him, was assassinated by Nathuram Godse. UN Day, October 24. This was the day when United Nations Organization or UNO was established. Hence, October 24 is the day when UN Day is celebrated. Then you have Human Rights Day on December 10. International Literacy Day. It is celebrated on September 8. World AIDS Day, December 1. And this particular day, banners, placards are made by students and processions are held in order to create awareness among the children regarding HIV, that is human immunodeficiency virus, that is HIV virus, okay, human immunodeficiency virus, and AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. These two full forms, children, you'll have to keep in mind. HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, okay, and then you have AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Then, like Mother's Day, we have Father's Day. Father's Day is celebrated on every third Sunday of June. Remember, Mother's Day, second Sunday of May, and Father's Day is celebrated on third Sunday of June. Children's Day is celebrated on November 14. It marks the birth date of the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, also lovingly known as Chacha Nehru among the children. Then we have World Vegetarian Day. It is celebrated on October 1. And we have National Science Day, which is celebrated on February 28. February 28. Now coming to Indian currency, the various forms of currency that developed in our country. Number 1, this king's rupiah became the forerunner of modern rupee. And the answer is Sher Shah Suri. Sher Shah Suri. Number 2, this king's portrait was in India's paper currency in 1923. And your answer is King George V. King George V. Then you have number 3, denominations of 1 paisa, 2 paisa, 3 paisa, 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 20 paisa, 25 paisa were in circulation till this date. Means till this date, these coins were used for buying and selling. These coins were used for transaction. They were legal tender currency. And that particular date is 30 June 2011. 30 June 2011. Then number 4, it was the highest denomination currency note printed by Reserve Bank of India in its history. It was in circulation between 1938 and 1946. Later discontinued. It was reintroduced, means again started in 1954 but by 1978 again it was discontinued. And this particular currency note had the denomination of 10,000 rupees, a single note of 10,000 rupees. Then you have number 6. Front side of currency notes 500 and 2000 have different shapes with the denomination in raised print that help the visually impaired blind people to identify denomination value of these notes. This particularly is known as Braille sign. Braille sign. Then all notes except this note are printed by RBI. This note was issued by Ministry of Finance, Government of India. See, Government of India is not allowed to print the notes of any denomination. All the denomination notes except this particular denomination note is printed by Reserve Bank of India. Only this particular denomination note is printed by Ministry of Finance, and it is rupees 1. That is 1 rupee note, not the coin, 1 rupee note. Number 7. Apart from Hindi and English, which appear on the front side, the number of other language also appear on the reverse side. Like if you take any note and you turn it, you are going to find that apart from Hindi and English, the same denomination is mentioned in different languages also. And how many languages are there in particular? 15 languages. 15 languages. Then you have number 8. In 2010, he created Indian rupee symbol by using different symbols. The letter R, Devanagari letter Ra, and the sign of equality, that is 2 parallel lines that represent the Indian national flag. Now this particular person, earlier, dear children, we were using, for rupees, we are using RS. Okay, this particular person, he introduced this symbol. The Ra here stands for English R, okay, and the 2 parallel lines which represent the Indian national flag, are a sign of equality. And this particular person who introduced this symbol was D. Udaya Kumar. D. Udaya Kumar. Then you have Indian currency notes are not made of paper but of this material. Which particular material? Cotton and cotton rag. Cotton and cotton rag. So the one which we think is the paper currency is actually not paper currency. It is made up of cotton or cotton rag. Then you have number 10. The notes, that is 500 rupee note and 2000 rupee note, have a green band which changes to blue when the note is tilted. That particular band is what is known as security thread. And number 11. The white side panel of the note has a watermark of this great leader. Obviously, it contains the portrait of our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi or Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So this covers your 6 lessons. Now coming to number 5. National Parks of India. Now remember, a national park is used for conservation purposes. Okay, it is present in order to protect the wild animals as well as the rare variety of plants present in that particular area. The national park is a relatively large land area or occasionally sea or fresh water protected by state for preservation of wildlife. Remember, a particular area, when it is selected by the state, that is the government, for protection of wildlife species and plant species, it becomes a national park. The protection is provided by the state itself. It means it is very, very illegal and a punishable offense to go there and engage in any kind of illegal poaching, hunting, or deforestation activities. Okay, so these national parks are actually built so that animals can live inside there. In their natural habitat, do whatever is possible, and at the same time, stay safe. Okay, so this covers your 5 lessons. Okay, in the next video I'll be posting the remaining 4. Till then, you people will cover all the lessons up to 10 and prepare for the upcoming unit tests. Okay, thank you very much. Stay safe.